Don't
just
put me in the firing line.
no, I won't. Not your face.
Okay, good.
But just start again. So you were an animal liberationist leftist.
Yeah, so I was brainwashed into the cult
Yep.
of the leftist university one mind group think.
Yep. It's hard to get away.
It is. I did years of animal rights activism, working with.
At least that's something I can get behind a little bit, because
Yeah.
I love animals, you know, and I don't want to see them mistreated and stuff. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, and spoke out against racism. Played in a punk band for years.
Yeah, right on.
10 plus years.
That's
singing.
total fucking leftist credits all the way through, man.
Yeah, exactly. So now I've realised that it is a cult, and once you say one thing against the cult,
Burn him.
burn him. He's a racist.
He's a witch.
He's a xenophobe.
Yep.
He's every ist under the sun.
Yeah, it's an amazing response, really. It's like a mental illness. It's like you can't have a conversation with people this brainwashed, you know?
You can't have a conversation.
They think we're evil and hateful and all this stuff. And
Yeah.
it's like, dude, we're the ones trying to have a good time and just live our lives.
Right now, we're trying to fight for the liberation of the people,
Yeah.
and there are videos. Look at the videos online if you want of that women must be in their 80s or 90s, crying because they don't want to die in their.
Yeah, I saw that. That was horrible. That was posted on a.
Yeah. And yet, if you talk about this sort of things,
My mum's in a village at Rosebud. I've seen her once this year, you know, when the lockdown was lifted for 5 seconds.
well, my dad's lucky enough to be in his own house, but he's a 76-year-old. He's got two what you would call comorbidities to this disease.
Yep.
And he's getting abused at people for not wearing his mask in his car.
Fuck off.
Yeah. So it's just a joke.
Look, this
People
virus
will
is a
wake up.
very strange thing. There's a lot of fishy shit.
And it's not about being woke. It's not about being a tinfoil hat wearer. And it's not about left or right anymore.
It isn't. You're right.
It's about justice. It's about freedom for healthy people to live the life that they deserve.
That's right. And protect the vulnerable, and that's all you can do, man. You can.
Absolutely. And talk about protecting the vulnerable. Who are the ones who are dying? They're living in homes where they're not allowed to leave.
Yeah.
These people, in my opinion, I believe in the power of the will to live.
Yep.
These
Well, they're
people
losing
are
it.
losing the
Oh,
will
for
to
sure,
live,
'cause
and they're dying.
They know they've maybe got 6-12 months. They go, I don't want to not see my family for the whole time. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
People are
cruel,
dying
man.
alone.
Yeah, it's cruel. And we can all see it. Well, you don't think we can all see it, but obviously a lot can't.
Yeah.
You know, they're still terrified of this deadly pandemic, which where the fuck is it, man? I don't know anyone that's got it off anything.
Yeah, I mean, I've known two people, one an acquaintance and one a work colleague that I've known for a couple of years.
Yep.
That have tested positive, and there's a third colleague who's tested positive. Now, one of them said she was sick with flu-like symptoms, and you know, I had the flu at the end of last year, and that's horrible. But
Yeah, I heard there was a really gnarly flu like November, December
I had
last
it
year.
December,
I've
yeah.
heard anecdotal evidence like this that really knocked people around.
I had it December, and I
never believed it though.
See, I had the frame of mind that I wasn't going to let it kill my spirit. I was actually using it as like a teacher.
Yeah.
And I learnt a lot from it. So
Well, that's if you can find positivity in like hardship, you're laughing, man.
I guess
You know, that's resilience.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what that is. And as a man, you got to have it, or you're fucked. No one gives a fuck about you except you, dude.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to be criticised because you can probably tell from our voices that we're fairly healthy middle-aged men.
Bloody hell, we're not in middle age. Fuck off. I'm still a kid.
Young to middle-aged, so even more will be criticised because we're young and not very vulnerable. So don't listen to us then.
Yeah.
Go out there and listen to the voices of the elderly and the people who are at risk and see what they're saying. Is it them saying that they want to be locked up, or is it the privileged government officials that are saying they want to be locked
the public
up?
service, the state, haven't lost anything. They're on like a half holiday most of the time.
Yeah, they're working unless they're
On
getting
full
paid
whack.
more.
I've been stood down, put on for a few days, stood back down in construction, you know, and I've been home for 8 days now again.
Yeah.
And I can't use my, I'm not on JobKeeper because I got annual leave that I was going to take a trip with in October, November. And I'm
So
like,
you've been
fuck.
forced to take your annual leave.
Yeah, first. And I'm like, this is...
And then by the time you've taken that, JobKeeper's probably going to be taken away.
That's right. You know, and I'm like, fuck.
And see, I don't think,
It's bullshit, but this is the rules. It's like, well, what are you going to do?
I don't think we should have a never-ending job keeper and job seeker. People should work if they can, but what we need is for the government to allow people to work.
Right, here we go. We've got some police. Where are you going? First layer of the state seems to be distracted by something. Had a friend do some really good guitar protests, a couple of really good guitar protest songs. He's up in Queensland somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just with him and his guitar in a shed with like 20 people having drinks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, awesome stuff.
Right now I'm really vibing on the Tenacious D song, The Government